Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. We get the CPI data today, so it's going to be quite interesting. So we are going to see a lot of volatility here today. Ethereum did break micro support here yesterday. We had a chance to obviously put a fifth wave in place. I had a slightly different micro count in place here yesterday, but it doesn't affect at all. So that break of micro support, I think it was the 18, what level was it? Here the 1880 level, I think. A break below that obviously led to a much deeper pullback, and that indicates that it can't be, because the idea that we had here was there was a chance that this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but obviously we pulled back too deep, right? So the next likely option is then a 1-2 setup, or as already indicated yesterday, just a deeper retracement in a flat pattern, so that we basically have wave 2 here, circle wave 2 as a flat pattern. So let me take you through the two different scenarios. Bear in mind though that these are really just only the scenarios on the micro level here. So if you go into deeper time frames, you will have also 2 to 3 different scenarios, so there's always going to be a couple of options. So we just need to be aware of the key pivots, the key decision points. So for me, it's like, as long as we're holding 1802 or $1,800, I think we just can focus on higher. Whatever's happening here is just pure noise. So for example, we have the option that this is a 1-2 setup, and then we rally now in another 1-2 setup, and the next move up could be a third wave of a third rally. A break above 1918 would confirm that we are breaking out directly. For now, it could be that we pull back a little bit deeper in this 1-2 setup, and this small 1-2 setup with a WXY correction, which actually could be counted complete, but it seems to me we might need another low. The problem is, if we break below 1850, then I think this additional 1-2 setup is pulling back too deeply, and I would then rather look at circle wave 2 as a flat pattern. How would that work out? So it would just mean that we reset this wave 2 over here, and that we had off the 5th of April high, an A wave down. This here was a high B wave, and then we come down in a C wave. So, but again, it's all part of the same scenario. It's just how does the corrective wave structure unfold here. So this is, again, as long as we're holding 1802, it's all fine. And I wouldn't, and it's all good. There's no, as long as 1800 holds, we can focus directly on higher, and everything again that happens here, up and down, whatever, is just pure noise. It's a volatile market. Don't forget about that. So what else do we have? If we break below 1800, I think then we have another chance to find support at 1717. I think below that, it's going to pull back much deeper. How would that pattern then work out? So again, it's all about a break of support at the moment would not be bearish. But as we highlighted before, Bitcoin has a much greater chance of breaking out from here, because the ETH BTC chart indicates that Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum over the coming weeks. So Bitcoin is probably taking the lead. We see that at the moment anyway. So that Ethereum could be pulling back a bit deeper wouldn't be unusual or necessarily a surprise, even though ideally they both rally higher. Here the condition is obviously that we're holding the $1,800 level. Below that 1717, which wouldn't be bearish. It would just be a deeper pullback in an overall bullish scenario. Is a deeper pullback, a way deeper pullback for Ethereum still possible? Yes. And let me just, before I talk about that, update here the timestamp on the chart. Okay. What is important to understand is that obviously we did rally here to a possible wave 1, right? Off the 10th of March low, we rallied impulsively to a wave 1. If we cannot push above the 1940 level, which is the April high, then I think we still have a chance for a deeper pullback. And what would be the wave structure for that? The wave structure would be A wave down, overshooting B wave, and then a C wave down. Absolutely possible still, but for exactly this, so basically that this here is just the B wave, So be aware of that, right? So the ETH BTC chart actually warns us that either Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum and Ethereum is staying where it is, or not going to be that it's not going to be that fast, or that Bitcoin is rather staying where it is and Ethereum is going to come down, because Ethereum is going to be outperformed by Bitcoin as per the ETH BTC chart. That's what the forecast shows and has been showing us for the last few weeks. So you would expect that the ETH and the BTC charts are a little bit different, and they are at the moment. But yeah, this could just be a B wave because it's a nice 3-wave move to the upside, right? But if we break above the April high at 1940, I think this is going to get less likely, this high B wave. Just wanted to highlight it. That's why I've got the yellow support area still on the chart, and it is between 1472 and 1608. So it would just be a wave 1 and a deeper wave 2. Still part of an overall bullish scenario. It wouldn't be bearish, wouldn't mean that we go to new bear market lows. At least we can't see it at the moment, right? Which doesn't mean it couldn't become more likely, but at the moment we're focusing on the micro support levels, which we have in this region here, which are protecting the price from falling down deeper. But if we lose them, then it's going to be that pattern that I showed you. So at the moment, yeah, surely deeper pullbacks are still possible. They are still likely. We need to still consider them. Because Ethereum hasn't broken out to the degree I want it to break out. Especially the deeper pullback today does show a bit of weakness, whereas Bitcoin is quite strong. And again, the ETH BTC chart shows a lot of movement for Bitcoin compared to Ethereum. Now, bear in mind that today is CPI data, so a lot of the waves that we've got on the chart, they could go into their extremes. Certain scenarios can be completed within minutes. Things like that. So it's a very volatile move, and sometimes just good to let it settle first before taking another look at the chart. But that's at the moment the situation with Ethereum. Generally bullish. Yeah, I'm still focused on higher here. Micro support is 1800. Below that 1717, then 1662, and below that we've got that larger yellow area, which again would hardly be bearish. It would just be a deeper pullback in an overall bullish scenario. That's at least the perspective I have now. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.